No, I'm not. And I ain't one for no answers.
Neither.
Yeah, yeah. It's like she's always in a bind. Sheesh. Somehow we slipped and hit rewind. What'd he say? Rewind, rewind, rewind.
Yo, nice. Love
Hey,
you,
Wall.
dog. Hey,
What's
yo,
up, baby?
I got my man.
Yeah,
You know what? You tell him who you want.
Hey,
Tell him
man,
who you
what can I
want.
say? I go by Faraji Jacobs.
Oh.
Some call me Raji. Some
Work
call
at
me the Black Sheep Goat, whatever. I got many different names. But it's only one face and one man, one life and one God. And we here, baby. With AWOL, the man.
Yo, I'm so grateful to have you here and for us to be able to connect on a level that, involves some thought.
Yeah.
We had to talk about this a little bit before, we sat in the seat. And I think, it's all about trying to get some sort of message across or, some sort of idea out to the world.
Absolutely. Otherwise, what are we talking about?
Right? We got to be out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Experimenting and trying with things. And, dude, tell me a little bit about your history as an artist itself, and maybe were you ever part of any groups or anything like that, or did you were you a singer? So
Yes,
dig
So
a little bit.
no, dig. That's cool. So I started out. My cousin was a rapper. He taught me how to rap. He taught me how to count bars when I was 9. He wrote my first couple of verses for me, and I rehearsed rapped them, and then I started writing my own verses from there.
Okay.
And through the years, it just progressed. I had little acquaintances with certain people, but a pivotal moment was probably when I met my homie Buffalo, who's a pioneer in the DIY music scene in Baltimore, just through spots and places that we built a foundation through. And he asked me if I wanted to be a part of Black Sheep Refugee. And I told him, nigga, I've been a Black Sheep all my life, so this is a no-brainer for
Hell
me.
yeah. I feel that. Let me ask you, when that happened, how did that make you feel to, be a part of something that you knew, was greater than yourself?
It felt like I found my squad. It felt like I found my team.
Yeah.
Because before that, I was going hard as fuck by myself. By myself. And you know what they say, cliche or not, nobody can do the whole job by themselves or whatever the phrase is.
Yeah.
Because I was working hard, through and through, sending emails, doing shows, but it wasn't quite connecting because I wasn't a part of something that was a growing network or a family or an energy transfer where something was making sense. I was simply just rapping.
Yeah, got you.
So when I linked with him and he already had a little bit of emotion and he already had a natural confidence and he knew how to bring people together and grow things, it took me to the next level because I already had a certain skill and a certain passion. Okay. So I just needed to be aligned with something that was already confident in building.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I was already trying to do it, but you can't do it by yourself. So.
Right, and I think there's times where we're experimenting and we're trying with different things. For sure. You're making that studio in the closet. Some of the most awesome moments of my life occurred in those crappy
raw shit, right?
You know what I mean? Those crappy little studios.
Always.
And those are where you and the homies from and here's the crazy thing. Then there's kids out there like Peep, and who can take a sound and
peace be upon that guy. Peace be upon him.
Oh man. Shout out to Pete though. But it takes a certain type of person to be able to, I guess, really kind of bare their soul and put it out there and trust that it's going to be accepted, right? Gosh,
Absolutely.
man.
Absolutely.
Tell me about maybe tell me about acceptance, self-acceptance, and things that you are, having to go through maybe each day or I don't know, throughout a period of time where you've really had to be either accepting of yourself or the situation around you.
Oh man, where do I start? I've been learning and growing through that my whole life. So I went through phases as a kid growing up into a young man being overly accepting of things I probably shouldn't accept just to be a people pleaser. Then I had to rearrange that to understanding that I need to be pleased with what I'm a part of and it needs to be pleasing in general. I can't just be trying to please something and just be so accepting. So you got to be careful when you're accepting, because you got to make sure you're accepting the right shit.
Yeah,
if that
for sure.
If that makes sense,
dude, you can't be pleased. There's
if
only
we're
certain
respecting
things that are pleasing.
perspectives,
Yeah,
if you heard me, say you heard me.
Yeah, you heard. Hey, I smelt you. I smelt you.
All right, cool. But yeah, you know, stuff like that. But more into me growing into a man is also learning to just be overall understanding, which even if I don't want to fully accept everything about something, I know how to let things be and to just naturally accept, even if I don't agree with every little part of it.
Let me ask you
because
this.
it all comes together one way or another.
As far as like the landscape of music, or like let's get a little bit closer, but like hip hop, you know, like how do you what are you seeing and what are you analyzing right now out of that, and how is it helping you be creative?
Are you saying like what am I analyzing about like hip hop overall?
Yeah, just basically like the state, like the state of hip hop itself, and where you feel it is with like current social media and things like that. And
so so for the past couple years, maybe like a little bit before COVID up until now, I feel like we're in like a weird double-edged sword place where it's like DJ Drama used to say, we can go up or we can go down. So because it's a lot of oversaturation, but we're also in a place where when the ground is pretty like flat and plain, there's space for new shit to grow. So I feel like there's a lot of space for some new great things to happen, because I feel like through time in any aspect of life, once something has been happening and it runs its course, there has to be my bad. It has to be something coming next. It has to be something new coming next. So I feel like we're in a great place right now, other than a lot of oversaturation. But I think there's a lot of space for creativity. And
what is saturation to you?
Saturation is most of the tastemakers being.
Don't hold the mic.
Oh, don't hold it.
Yeah,
okay.
I think it's gonna react to the sound that, like, you know,
even
like the small
bouncing.
little.
Okay.
That ASMR, that finger touch. I see what you're trying to do, but you know what?
Okay, I got you. I'm used to rapping and holding the mic on stage.
I
gotta get used to the podcast. No, you good.
I want us to be able to hear you as clear as possible.
Absolutely. So wait, what? Rewind me back. What was the last question?
Okay, the last question was about like self-acceptance.
After that, we got
there
to.
Was one after that.
Oh, you said I got it. The
saturation.
Saturation. Okay, so
what is saturation?
Saturation to me is the same thing being overplayed, overused. Most artists seemingly not being willing to take new chances and go with what's safe and what's already working. But little do they know, the people who pioneered that actually took a chance, so it might not even work for them the same way because it's already been done and it's oversaturated. I think we should get back to a space where everybody is taking risk on being authentic and not just trying to do what works. Because when we got too much oversaturation, everything sounds the same. No one's feeling so inspired, and we could have people saying shit like hip hop on the decline. When there's a lot of creative ass people out here who could feel like, shit.
Yeah,
you ain't heard this new shit I'm working on. Like, I'm about to drop this snippet. You ain't heard this.
And then that makes you think about all the other people who are out there, you know, doing the same thing.
Yeah,
putting together.
So we got to be careful. The people who are already relevant, I think they should be leading the way by showing they're not afraid to take risk and still be creative and not just trying to keep feeding us the same pizza every night.
Right,
that toppings on it.
Right, that microwave John. You like
different crusts.
Right.
You know, but that's what I think oversaturation is. But other than that, I think hip hop is in a great state because through artists like Drake, Kanye West, Kid Cudi, B.O.B., Lil Wayne, Young Thug, it opened up an opportunity for all of us to be creative in a new way. So I think everyone should take advantage of the foundation that set up to just springboard off and just keep being creative.
Yeah.
Keep being authentic. Keep pushing the envelope.
Let me ask you this.
Because I don't want to look or sound like nobody. But I'm always inspired.
Yeah.
I ain't too cool to be inspired, but we all individuals, baby.
I hear that. Listen, so let's talk about, it's kind of wild, like when I'm like scrolling and I'm seeing like all different kinds of artists, and like I have like some of the local friends, you know, that are making a wave, and then you have some like independent artists that are like they're really good. They've got teams for social media, you know, like you can tell they got some of their stuff really together, you know, as opposed to like the major, you know, label route, you know, and the things that are
like
included with that, you know what I mean? So like, where do you sit, like, you know, you know, in the landscape of that?
So I try to be as well-rounded and as optimistic as possible in seeing pros and cons. So I feel like there's a lot of raw, authentic, great reasons why people could and should possibly stay DIY, doing it yourself and independent, because nothing can really hinder your creativity. Nothing can really hinder your vision. You have complete creative control. I think sometimes, not in every situation, leverage, when if you don't have enough leverage with a label and you might need them a little more than they need you, that might hinder your creativity, and they might tell you, do this style, focus on this more because this is what'll sell.
How can like $1 billion industry need anything from me?
Because we have the thing that they don't have. They have the money. They have the money. They have the machine. They have the means. They have the resources. We have God-given raw musical talent. We have the one thing they don't have, and they'll never be able to take that from us. They can't take it and put it in a jar and put it on a shelf. They got to wait for an artist to come along and discover it. And we just got to hope that artist is, you know, savvy and uses the power of discernment to make the most of a situation.
Man, I love
because
the way
that's
that
what I
you
would like to
describe
do that.
Yeah, I love
that's
the
how
way
I
you
want
do
any
that.
artist to do that, because we all the same.
For sure.
We all artists.
It feel you know, I feel connected in ways sometimes where I'm just like, I'm kind of like amazed by it, you know what I mean? Like I sit back and I'm like, man, I'm like, all the things that like had to happen like before, like this thing, this like, and we really just had to show. We just had to show up, set a few things up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got these like resources that were like, you know, these little tools that we're using to kind of like, you know, put things together, and it's wild, dude. I'm so grateful that we can do this. You know what I mean?
Me too.
How
but
cool
not
is
to
that?
take away from our grind, because I know you personally, my brother. You grind hard. Just because
Thank
we
you
got
so
things
much,
in
dude.
place that can seemingly make it an easier start doesn't mean we don't put in our work. Because we put our heart into this shit. We put our time into this shit. We put time away from our family, trying to juggle working and shit like that. So we definitely put a lot into this shit, no matter how seemingly easy it is. Because one could argue, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, not
one
at
could
all.
argue that once upon a time, back in the day, before there was all of this technology and resources, and you can just use
There
your
was
phone,
a time.
you could just get discovered by someone, and they could just change your whole life. Like Whitney Houston getting found in some random club by Berry Gordy or Clive Davis or whoever. So it's pros and cons to the past and the future and the present. We should just all just embrace it all for what it is and keep moving.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, earlier we were talking about, you know, kind of like culture itself, and, you know, like what creates culture and what is the embodiment of a culture.
The embodiment of a culture, I would say, is the people that are a part of it, the people that represent it, the people who say what's okay, what's not okay, the people who make the music, the people who enjoy the music, the people who are a part of the history of building the foundation of whatever that culture is, whether it's black culture, black music culture together, or whatever. Right. At the end of the day, it's all culture. So, you know, I think those are just the important things. The people who built it, the people who support it, the people who keep the history alive, the people who tell the stories of it, the people who wear the clothes, the people who promote the music and make the music. That's all the things that make up culture, as far as what we're talking about.
What role do you see yourself providing for the culture that you're behind?
The role I play is loving the culture, embracing the culture, being a part of it through being a fan of it and being grown up through it, and now getting to a point where I can make music that represents it. I can wear clothes that represents it. I can speak
Oh,
my
I
perspective, and it represents the culture. You know what I mean?
I'm feeling
So
it,
that's
dude.
how I feel like we all can play that role, but me particularly, that's what I would say.
Yeah. No, that's dope, dude. I it's really cool because when I have a guest on here, I like to try and, we want to be surface level for some time, but then there's like, we want to dig, man.
Yeah.
We want to get deep every now and then, and I want you to kind of really like tell me an origin story from, hearing and knowing you. I know like you fill many different boxes
For sure.
and
For sure.
I want you to kind of tell me like maybe like an experience or maybe a relationship or a story that really maybe molded you, and like really like turned you into the artist and the person that you are today.
So I think it would have to be me doing a lot of grinding and things on my own, and then me linking up with a major label thinking that it was about to change my life because of the resources and the millions of dollars that they had and the things that they could do for me. But then going through that situation and realizing that if all the pieces aren't connected, even if there's money and resources involved, it doesn't mean this is going to be the time where I blow up. And literally months after that, in the process of that, like I told you earlier, I linked up with my homie Buffalo, who was doing it himself. And in a year after that, we got more done than I got done with the label. So it's all timing. It's all timing and appreciating the perspective of where you at and just appreciating keeping your head down and keeping going. Because I thought because the label was here that it was my time.
Yeah.
But that made me once that flopped for a second, I felt like, damn, I guess this might not be it for me.
Yeah.
But then I linked up with my homie who we were doing it out the mud,
Found the
and I
team,
got more
started to build
done
the team.
than what I thought a label could do for me. So it's not about what you think is gonna work. It's about simply what works and when it works. As long as you stay in the game, something's gonna work.
Damn, I love the point that you're making with that. Seriously.
For sure.
I want you to give me some final thoughts that you want to leave, the viewers with. Maybe like I don't know, maybe like something like crazy, like interesting about yourself, or like I don't know, just like something that you want to leave everybody with before we do the one or two segments at the end here.
I mean,
you know what? Actually, you know what? Come here. Somebody's calling. Wait. Somebody's calling, yo. Somebody's
I want to
calling.
be funny, guys.
All right.
I've been making music my whole life, but I want to be funny.
Well, okay,
I wanna
wait.
be
You know
funny
what?
on the
Oh, wait.
internet.
Who's this? Wait. Oh, yo.
Who you got on the line?
This is Faraji, the young Faraji. Wait.
Is that my
young
younger self?
Yo, this is here.
Oh shit.
All right, listen. I got somebody
I don't know if I feel
who's
like
really
talking to him
got
right
something
now.
they got to tell you, and they've been wanting to tell you
this
this,
is triggering.
for a while. Okay, so dude, he get your. All right, here. Love you.
Listen, bro. I know you love being on Space Mountain, but stop daydreaming so much. There's some more life you gotta see. You can't daydream the whole time. And don't stay in your head the whole time, buddy. You gotta get in the game. You gotta do some things. Don't think about what you should do. Just try to start.
What's
And don't. He's saying yeah, and I feel like he's kind of spacing out and not hearing me right now. But I will say this, bro. I know you got a large ass apple head on your skinny body, but don't worry. One day that body is gonna fill out, and you're gonna be a decent looking guy. See you in the future, baby. We got this. We end up being everything we thought we was.
Hey, yo, you got this, baby boy. Love you both. All right, you'll understand this in like 20 years. All right, peace. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's wild, ain't it?
AWOL, my dog, man.
Dude. You know what? Okay.
This is fun. So we doing rapid. That's what
we're doing. Yes, we are doing a rapid fire segment here. Okay, it's
okay.
Off the cuff. Okay. It's sorry, I had to pull this one on you. You know what I mean? This is
let's do it. I'm all about it. This is what it's about, baby.
Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Here we put 100 seconds on the clock. All right. Mountains or the beach?
Beach.
Oh, coffee or tea?
Tea. Easily.
Easily. Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars. I don't know shit about Star Trek.
Okay.
I know
favorite Friends cast member?
Favorite Friends cast member?
Yeah.
Phoebe. I'm
Damn,
going Phoebe.
got right. I got to. Are you ready? Doritos or Pringles?
Pringles.
Oh. Okay, you ready?
Stack them.
Gotta stack them up. All right, Spinners or Spreewells?
Spreewells, baby. Come on now.
Gotta get him. Okay, here we go. Okay.
I'm loving it.
If you could spend 24 hours with any celebrity or musician, popular musician, who would it be?
Who would it be?
Yep.
Damn.
Get him. Rapid fire.
Let's see. Anyone?
Yep, come on, 24 hours, dude. Let's hear it. Rapid fire.
I'm gonna go Prince.
Oh, Prince. Oh, yeah, all right. Taking that one to heart. All right. What's one thing you've always wanted to do but haven't yet?
Learn how to swim properly.
Okay. All right. Well,
and tread water.
Okay.
Just so we're clear, I'm a grown ass man.
I'm glad you realize that. Okay. If you could pick any season all year round, what would it be? Summer, winter, spring, or fall?
I'm gonna go tail end of summer.
Oh, tail end.
Yeah, tail end of summer for sure.
I like that response. Okay. East Coast or West Coast?
East Coast, baby.
Oh,
I don't know
get
shit
him.
about the West Coast. I'm East Coast all day.
Repping home. Okay. Favorite subject in school?
Favorite subject in school?
Yep.
English.
Oh,
I'm a wordsmith, baby. You know what we do.
I hear that for sure. Okay, you ready? Name two Pokemon.
Two Pokemon? Charizard. Fuck.
Say it. Go. Come on.
Blastoise. I'm gonna go Blastoise.
Damn. Okay. Nice.
I went easy.
I
couldn't conjure my favorites.
All right. Best duo.
Best duo. I'm gonna say me and my brother Buffalo.
Nice. I like that. All right,
easy money.
Plugged up. All right. What's my spirit animal?
What's your spirit animal?
Yeah.
Something very fast and very active.
Got him.
Like a giant squirrel.
That was kind of disrespectful in a way, but I'm not gonna. No, I'm totally. I'm messing
You're
with
very
you.
active.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm messing with you. All right, you ready? What's the one thing you can't live without?
The one thing I can't live without.
Yeah. Come on.
Laughter.
Oh, love
Laughter.
that. Excellent.
That's like
excellent.
the main ingredient to my shit.
Okay. Favorite color?
Purple.
Got him. Okay. New Testament or Old Testament?
Old Testament, straight up.
That was a test.
Straight
That
up.
was a test. Oh, man.
Okay.
Okay. Planes, trains, or automobiles? Oh,
That's crazy. I'm going trains, baby.
Oh,
I used to, real quick, I used to ride trains by myself back and forth from Baltimore to New York to visit my dad. Amtrak, baby. Trains all day. Love
Trains
it.
all day.
All
Nice.
day. Thomas the Train, all that.
You ready? Okay. If you had Thomas the Train with you right here, right now, and you were to let him listen to one song, what would it be? And he had to listen to it for the rest of his life.
I'm going to go System Prescriptions. I don't know why that's right at the...
Oh. I felt it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Another
nice.
shameless plug.
You got to. If you don't know about it, check it out. System Prescriptions by Faraji here. Okay, you ready? Most unique instrument.
Most unique instrument? I'm going to go steel pan.
Oh, for 25. Steel pan on the board.
I'm going to go with steel pan.
Ding. Okay, last movie you saw.
Last movie I saw?
Yep.
Bad Boys 3.
Oh, there we
which
go.
was kind of
what you think?
better than people might have thought.
Okay.
Bad Boys 3.
All right. I love
or the last Bad Boys. Bad Boys Legends Never Die. Whichever one was the last one that came out.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not getting the numbers right, but the last newest one.
As duos go, as far as duos go.
Mike Lowry and Marcus, baby. Don't get no better than that.
All right, you ready? Favorite kind of flower?
Favorite kind of flower? Ooh.
Tell them what your favorite kind of flower is, brother.
Cannabis. Nah.
Oh, no. Perfect, dude. Perfect. All right, daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime.
Nice.
Sorry.
All right, you ready? If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Well, I'm gonna go anime, but it's kind of like a superpower. I'm gonna go shadow clone jutsu. Because
Jeez.
it's like
Tell
if
me
you could, if I could make 29 other versions of myself, I could get so much done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My baby mama could be pleased. I could be in the studio. I could be
Uh-huh.
kicking the soccer ball with my son. I could be holding my other infant son. I could be in the kitchen cooking. I could be on stage. I could be doing everything.
So many different
It's
hats.
30 of me. I'm gonna go Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Oh, dude, I love that. Let me ask you this one. It's a little more deeper. You don't
Yeah.
have to rapid fire this, but
Okay.
how would you define personal success?
Personal success,
Yeah.
waking up every day and being pleased with yourself, not being too hard on yourself, treating yourself just as well as you think you should treat another individual.
Man,
Personal success.
that hit home for sure,
Yeah.
dog. Come here.
Yeah.
Love you, dog.
No shallow answers there, baby.
Love you. I got one last one
Okay.
for you before we depart. Okay? Coconut or pineapple?
Coconut.
Oh, all right.
No
Mike
pineapples
drop.
here.
Dude,
Coconut's a
straight up.
superfruit.
You went straight for it.
Easy, no thought.
All right, put that on the board for coconut.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yo,
rapid
thank
fire.
y'all.
Rapid fire Raji.
Right, rapid fire Raji in the house.
Let's
Listen,
go.
thank you so much for being here, dog.
My dog.
I love you, man.
You know this is what we do, baby.
I love everything about you
Yes,
and the
God,
artist that
yo.
you're becoming, and how you're able to navigate the waters of life itself
Absolutely.
and still be
I love how you put that.
as creative as possible, and like even like down to like just small things like the way you dress and the way you know, the way you think. I mean, that's not a small thing, that's a large
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
you know, all the things that are involved with you becoming the human that I know and that we know, you know, you're meant to be. So I'm proud of you.
Okay, I just got one thing to say, bro. I'm just out here respecting perspectives. Man.
Yo, hey, tell
I'm
them,
just
tell
out
them
here
one time.
respecting perspectives.
All right, how do we
baby.
end this? Yo, on the count of 3, we tell these mofos to respect our perspective. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yo,
Respect our
my
motherfucking
perspective.
perspective. Bang.